Nathaniel Hawthorne's much less popular House of Two Gables. Oh, she's offended by that cheap effect too. A young Garth Brooks is out there somewhere writing, "And the thunder rolls." Oh, it's Laura Palmer's house. What year is this? Good morning out there. Time to rise and shine and have a productive day. I hope that you... Good night. I cannot figure out why we cannot rent this place. Yep. Time's flying, but I'm not having fun. This must be Casper's angry teenage years. When I turn Ghost 18, I'm so out of here. Another day in the Borden household. So this ghost isn't so much scary as annoying. But at least it wasn't born in a barn. It's the ghost of Spock. Aw, my grandma used to love this soap opera. Hello and welcome to That's Cool, That's Trash. It's Matt here. As you can probably tell, we're doing a little something different this time around. I've had kind of a rough summer, and so as a result, some of the show scheduling fell apart or got pushed out, and the show just kind of went into a hiatus. I've wanted to try putting out a riff as an episode, and this seemed like a good time to try something new. For a little context, I had picked this movie to riff with Kyle and Joe several years back, and I got pretty far into the writing process before Joe got a chance to look at it, and he came back and said it was pretty much more or less unriffable. The sound is terrible. There's some brutally long, boring sections. We moved on to our wild guitar riff, and this movie slipped my mind until recently when I found a Word doc that had all my work in it. So, long story short, they always say that after they give you the whole long story. You ever notice that? We're going to be putting this out in 3 pieces. So if you're what we comics fans call trade waiters, or what TV watchers call bingers or whatever, you might want to let these 3 come out because they might not all come out in order, and then watch them all together. Otherwise, you can kind of think of it as a really, really, really short series. But watch it however you want. Please let me know what you think of it. If you'd like us to do more, if you'd like me to have a Joe or someone else here and do like a short serial or something like that, let me know in the comments. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. How many times do you think this guy had to hear "Durkin's jerkin is gherkin" in high school? I'm going to pretend that says Shirley Jackson and just try to enjoy myself. That's a photo. Inspector Clouseau is on the case whenever there's a case to be on. Cheers is filmed before a live studio audience. Rolling Stone, Street Fighting Man, G7! I'm telling you, please be Paul Newman, please be Paul Newman.
All right, if you believe that ghosts do not exist. I didn't say they don't exist. I just said I don't believe it.
They're
I don't
untrustworthy.
believe there's anything wrong with the old Hanley place that a good bucket of paint and a little scrubbing couldn't fix.
Well, if you're so sure of that, why don't you put your money where your mouth is and let's make a little bet?
Yeah, Velma.
Bet. Boy, do you want to lose, though.
To you? Yes.
What's more, Joe?
Another sex on the beach and a chocolate choo-choo. Coming up. There are a couple of fruits, right? Norm! Dad! So, who played this song? Because this looks like a strictly Patsy Cline, Johnny Cash kind of place.
My round. Thanks, Dick.
Charles Bronson as Norman Bates.
A bet, huh?
Yep.
Do you really dig this stuff?
Enough to bet my Ferrari against your MG.
The Ferrari?
Yep.
Cameron, that's your dad's Ferrari.
A brand new Ferrari against my 2-year-old MG?
It's a good car. I know how you baby it.
I don't baby it.
All right, I'll buy.
What do I have to do?
Just spend the night. Make sure there are no ghosts.
Look, Jake.
Coleman Francis?
Dad carries a note on the place.
These people are all in different bars?
Now, I can't sell it or can you rent it with all this ghost stuff.
You need something, Slugworth?
So, you spend the night, and I'll let you decide if the place is haunted. Now, let me get this straight. All I have to do is spend the night, and if there are no ghosts, your beautiful new Ferrari is mine?
If there are no ghosts.
Ferrari is what he calls his wang.
$5 on Hank. Sounds like you don't believe in ghosts. $10, no? Backed up dick.
It's a Dollar Tree, Abbott and Costello.
$20 on Hank. 20 bucks? Now we'll just leave it bet for Friday.
Boo is on first.
Do I have to do it alone? I mean, can I invite a few friends?
No, why not? That's even better. They'll be able to back you up.
And doing it alone is a sin.
No trick.
I never thought of that. No trick. Word of honor.
All right. What not?
I'll leave it up to you. Tell you what, you name the date, and I'll come by and help you get started. But come dark, I'm gone.
Good enough.
I have to be home by dark. It is my sincere hope that this song continues throughout the entire film.
Well,
I think you're crazy, both of you. Would you spend the night in Hanley House? Why not? I wouldn't be caught dead in the place.
Flag on the moon. How did it get there?
beautiful new Ferrari.
Your MG that's soon to be mine.
Ooh, what was that tongue thing? Sometimes you wanna go where it's always dark and dank. Oh, I like that Russell Brand painting. I like the Amy Winehouse painting. Oh, so what do I have to do to put you folks in a painting frame today? No. I sleep with your husband, and Robert Redford will give you $1 million. Wait, I didn't get to tell you about my Lord and personal Savior, Jesus Christ. I tried, Lord. Please smite them. Deli liquor? I'll have a ham and doers on rye. My Craigslist ad clearly said no fatties, and she's supposed to be Asian, but I can work with this. I can't believe I struck out again. You say human centipede to some people and they freak out. Judging by the extended climax here, I think he should be chopping off Colonel Kurtz's head about now.
Hi, Jim. My MG ready?
Will be this afternoon.
Good.
Are we going to win our bet?
Yeah, sure. See you at the party.
I'm not coming.
Why not?
Hanley House? No, not me.
There's always money in the banana stand.
You too, huh?
Hey guys, we're loving the whole sound you're laying down, but we're trying to shoot a movie here.
Oh, they've been calling me a witch again.
No.
Because I killed some
I don't wanna go
livestock and
alone.
communed
I
with
can't get
Satan.
anyone to go with me. I thought maybe you might tell me something about the place and...
You foolish young people, I don't know anything about the place. All I know is what talk there is, and the fact that about 3 years ago, Tom and Annabelle Hanley just up and left without a word to anybody. After that, all that ghost talk started up again.
But I don't know
But see,
anything
there's
about
old
that.
Higgy. She spent a night out there, and she's been nuttier than a fruitcake ever since.
Dennis, get out of
Only
my
2 people
begonia.
made it through the night, though many have tried. They usually leave after the first funny goings-on.
Look, lady,
Two
I didn't
people
ask for
spent
your
the
life
night.
story.
Who was the other?
Oh, Charlie Benton. He acted awfully funny afterwards.
But I don't know anything
And
about the
a few months
house.
later, they found him hanging from a rope in his garage. He'd done himself in.
Yes, I remember. Mother wrote
Don't
me
look
about
at us, look at her.
Whatever happened to Higgy and old Charlie, no one ever knew. They wouldn't talk about it. Higgy just rolls her eyes and babbles when you ask her.
But she is one.
The others had different stories. Some heard babies crying, others felt cold hands, and saw lighted candles moving about. They all had different experiences.
And always on
Well,
Halloween
that's
for
about
some
all
reason.
I can tell you, except to be careful.
But I wouldn't know anything about that.
Where did the Hanleys go?
I don't know. Heard from them. But they never did like it here. Always talked about leaving, and they stayed mostly to themselves.
Too many nosy neighbors,
Funny
they say.
thing, though, they left everything in the house. Sold off the livestock and just up and left.
If there's an exposition Oscar,
see.
she should get it.
You might ask some of the new people who just moved here. There are 4 or 5 families. Oh, and there's a Miss Brown over on Temple Street. She's a self-styled medium. She might be interested.
I just wish I had some information to
Well,
give
thank you,
you.
Miss Lucy.
Oh, I do hope you find what you're looking for.
I hope I don't. Good day.
Good day, Hank. And the next time, don't wait so long before coming to see me.
I'll
Put
make
a
it
little
point.
sugar in my jar.
Bye.
That little gigolo bastard stole my watch. Whatever, old man. I'm out of here.
Hi, Hank. How's the bet going?
Can't get anyone to go with me.
Hint, hint.
That's too bad.
You wouldn't want to come along, would you?
Well, I might.
You up for spooning? He told me that he might be interested in checking it out. I couldn't see why he was willing to help a simple detective like me. Then just blow through a red light, and maybe we can lose the soundtrack. That's okay. We don't need to see him get in his car. Okay, but we don't need to see him pull out because we just assume. See, we don't need to see him. Okay, there he goes. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Get out. Get out. Once you get in, I mean, get out. I'm sorry, man. I come off really aggressive. Come on in. This meeting of the Claude Rains fan club has officially come to order. Flowers for Mrs. Rosen.
Oh, I see we're going to have plenty of beer.
There's a lot more outside.
Somebody just left it in the truck that says Budweiser.
Well, Hank, this is my cousin Sheila. She's staying for the party.
I'll be the hysterical one later.
How do you do?
Sorry, this is so awkward. I've never met anyone before.
Come on in.
Did you hear that rock song playing out there? Man, that was terrible.
So this is Hanley House.
Let me give you the tour. There's some kind of TikTok box. Hot metal chick. There's that marble chick. That's a weird ashtray thing. Another rock chick.
And this is the library.
Have a little common decency, sir. Ooh, baby, if I were 30 years younger and you weren't a painting.
And the bench is there. And this is the ballroom.
Turns out they don't have like sports balls in there.
And the kitchen and dining room is there. All in all, it's well laid out. All the rooms leading to this hallway.
Was Mr. Hanley an artist?
No.
He was
the
just
man
really
who
into the
this house
mountains.
was.
That's Ozma.
Mrs. Hanley was always collecting rare pieces, and he let her have these.
Oh, and there's this thing here. Mom, can we pick our own bedrooms? Dear Penthouse Forum, I know this sounds too crazy to be true.
Strange.
they weren't swingers.
I want you to meet Gabrielle. We thought we'd clean the place up a bit. She's in the kitchen.
Keyboard cat?
Gabby? This is Sheila.
Hello.
You're not the ethnic stereotype I was expecting.
You've not at least been afraid of ghosts. Hear anyone? Not now.
It looks like Stephen Merchant already rummaged through the top shelves.
I finished the bedroom and all the lights are out except in the hallway.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
The library room is got.
There's that stereotype.
Hey, is Isabel spending the night?
No, sir. Night time, I won't be nowhere near this house.
Ta-da!
You superstitious, Isabel?
No, I'm not superstitious, but I'm not crazy like a lot of people I know either. There's been a lot of funny things going on around this house.
We would have re-recorded her audio, but you folks get the gist, don't you? Blah, 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 folks of wisdom. Blah, 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 crazy white folks.
Like most decent people I know.
Being a white male's great. Guess they're having pounders for dinner.
Morgan, I forgot to ask. Do you believe in ghosts?
Not since I was a kid.
So, like, in the Dark Ages?
Or you're just trying to sell you a house? Sheila does. Now that's 3 for, and 3 against. We can't even get him a charge. Well, count me out. I'm with Isabel. You are afraid, aren't you?
Enjoy these complimentary recycled shots. I can't believe this booking. I was Cogsworth, for God's sakes. I read they got the exiting the kitchen shot in one take. I'm starting to think this is an intervention for that guy.
We don't want any tricks, now do we?
Well, I know who's not going to have a quarter behind his ear later.
Look.
Oh, great. I'm in the 8th dimension again.
The painting. Here's where it belongs. You're right.
You need help?
Yes, those drapes need hanging.
That was more of a rhetorical question.
You think anyone else will show up?
I doubt it.
He said he might come. He was still busy at the shop.
Now this is where you want to put on a, now that's what I call music 37 or something to break up the silence.
You know, I think we should have an agreement. Morgan, you and Sheila along for the fun. Gabby's here for research, and I'm here to win a bet.
He's saving chopsticks for later.
Don't do that.
Oh, sorry.
Bossy pants.
Now, I know Dick could keep his word that there'd be no tricks, but then just about everybody in town knows we're here, and somebody might decide to have a little fun with us.
I really don't think anyone's going to have fun with you.
Did it ever occur to you that someone might want people to think this place is haunted? That someone might benefit by it?
Vladimir Ilyich
Yes, but I didn't have
Ulyanov!
time to check on it.
Well, I can't imagine why.
I do think, though, that
Adrian
whatever
Monk is gonna
happens, we
freak
should
out
find
if he doesn't
what it
fix
is
that
and
curtain.
where it comes from.
Thank you.
That's Pete.
Sheila, would you get it, please?
Sure, I wasn't doing anything. It's not exactly like I'm wearing an apron or dusting or anything right by the door. Good day, madam. Would you like to donate to Sierra Club, Friends of Trees, Acorn, the National Forest Foundation, Trees for the Future, or the Arbor Day Foundation today? I think somebody in the bushes is trying to tune their bass. A flat?
No one's there.
Well, now, you see?
Thanks.
Hank, you mentioned an agreement.
Yes, I think we should agree
To keep
that
our
under no
eyes
conditions
closed when we
should
kiss.
anyone leave before we all do. And that will be in the morning. Do you agree?
It's like a young Scorpio killer.
Agreed.
Me too.
It was then the others realized that Hank's fixation on the curtains had crossed over into madness.
What is it, Sheila? Oh, nothing.
Oh, you look as if, pardon the expression, you just saw a ghost.
Well, it's funny, but when I stood in the doorway, it was so cold. cold.
Yeah, like not hot.
Are you sure?
Yes, it felt like I'd stepped into an icebox.
Now, Sheila, it's too early for ghosts.
They're not trick-or-treaters.
Oh, it's 2 minutes after 6. It was exactly 6 o'clock when the knock came.
6 o'clock.
Gabby, I hope you get it all down. It'll be good for your research. Who ever heard of ghosts showing up in the daytime?
Right, Bruce Willis from Sixth Sense? What, that? That's just Joe Meek recording in the basement.
That's the detail.
Somebody is having some fun.
And as designated killjoy, I'm here to put a stop to it. Oh, don't worry. It was just a burning paper bag. I'll put it out.
It is cold here.
I'm not very good at small talk.
No.
Okay, Doc. I see the Shroud of Turin, 2 butterflies kissing, and Scatman Carruthers with an axe in his back.
What is it, Gabby?
It's the imprint of a spirit. Or someone who's being very clever.
So we know it's none of us.
I think we've had a visitor from the other world.
Canada?
It's a troubled spirit.
See the Calvin
They
peeing?
would be seeking revenge.
Nah, that's just where Joey and Chandler were playing Fireball. Jeez, lady, buy a door a drink first.
Here you are, the first little sign, and you get all shook up.
Ooh. John Romita Sr. Peter Parker.
Dinner served.
This looks like a Samuel Beckett play. Waiting for Ghost O. Nanu nanu. Peace out. This is terrifying. Menial tasks of the living. If only we had something to talk about. Let's actually put a diaper on the table. We're gonna see the whole service here.
You do believe it, don't you?
Yes. You don't.
No.
It's not necessary that you believe. May I tell you something?
I have a fear of wooden spoons.
You have psychical power. I realized it when you first came to see me by coming here. That's why I came.
Well, that and free beer.
We better join the others.
I knew you'd say that.
Yes.
See? This house makes the Dark Shadows mansion look like a McDonald's playroom. Hey, check it out. They put a chamber pot on the table and everything. We tried it. Oh, I'll sit down. But not a one of us is going to start eating until Laura washes her hands.
You sure you want me to come for breakfast in the morning?
Yes, we'll be here.
Well, bless your heart. Oh, right, the morning, because you'll all definitely still be alive then.
To set your mind at ease?
What about Mr. Thomas Jefferson? Enjoy dying horribly in the night.
Bye, Isabel. Has anyone seen my keys?
Oh boy, buckle up for some comedy gold.
Has anyone seen my car keys?
No, I haven't seen your car keys. Gabby, have you seen Nick's car keys?
No, I didn't see coffee. Morgan, did you see a key?
Oh, I didn't. Did you, Sheila?
No. Wait,
Don't you do it.
weren't they on the table by Isabel's thing?
Oh, no.
She started stealing silver and then it's Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, they're gone.
Well, I guess you'll just have to spend the night.
Sounds like my old gym coach. I can't tell if she's supposed to be dressed like Timothy Leary or a nun. Hanley House must be in Alaska because the sun never sets. Alright, well, that was nice and short and... Damn it.
Say it again.
So I guess they brought their own laugh track? Maybe they're listening to those old laughter records. Boredom doesn't have a ghost of a chance here. Sorry.
One more. Hit.
If you want Beck to appear, you need one more turntable and a microphone.
1, a 4.
I don't know what's better, watching somebody play cards or not being able to see the cards they're playing.
Hey, you know, it's almost 10 o'clock and our friend hasn't shown up yet. Guess we scared him away.
Don't be too sure, the night's not over yet.
Blackjack.
That's a game we could play.
Hear anyone?
One more. I don't have my car keys.
None for me, thanks.
I'm a straight edge DJ. Do you guys like Cannibal Corpse? Oh yes, music to drink pounders by. Time to drain the main vein, you know what I mean? Once one kid asks a girl to dance, the rest of the kids will start doing it. If Nurse Ratched finds out they've got beers and girls in there, McMurphy's goose is cooked.
No, get out. No.
That was super progressive for this year.
There, you got me. Come on. That's what I...
Leave room for the Holy Ghost. Always laughing at nothing. And on this very night in 1968, scratching was invented by a psychic white woman in a haunted house. I don't think those brownies are doing anything. She felt that proton blaster in your pocket, Egon.
Have you been here long?
Only a few months. They tell me you grew up around here.
Yes.
Since Bruce
Nice
Wayne
little
adopted
town.
me.
Nice people. Getting nicer all the time.
Oh, we're terrific.
Oh, Hank, it's your deal.
Right. Get something lively. This is the last time.
She's gonna do a needle drop on a Mahler deep cut and watch them lose their minds.
You shuffle.
Yeah.
Do you hear a Fender Precision bass? Hi, I'm Lumen, the laughing lighting fixture. Oh, Zach Baggins would fill his pants right now. Dude, no way! By the hoary host of Hoggoth, there's dark sorcery at work. I could watch these kids play cards all night.
Don't move.
Collaborate and listen.
Just above your head, a black widow spider.
Don't look too closely, it's
Get something
not
and
really
kill
there.
it.
Well, where is it?
Yep, grown-ass men swatting at a pretend
It's gone.
spider.
But it couldn't have just vanished.
That's just my dog Scout. He probably got into the dumpster at Arby's again. Wolfman's got nards, and he's licking them. A tin hut! The same shot we saw before, the same shot we saw before, the same shot.
Fright night.
Morgan, there's a flashlight in the glove compartment of my car. Get it.
Right.
Like, no way, man, you get it. This is a truly inspired shot in a film full of them. Cheese it, it's the cups! Alright, so we know there's a well-tuned bass and a ride cymbal out there. They won't get far on foot. We're watching people watch something that we can't see. I'm going out on a limb here, and I'm going to guess that this was supposed to be tension-filled. How did they know they were done?
That's trash.
It's garbage, folks.
You superstitious, Isabel?